Hey everybody, it's Friday. Friday. Gotta go to space on Friday, and we're gonna play some more Kerbal Space Program. Got Jeb with me, co-piloting. Salute. And yeah, we'll be doing some more KSP. So let's get right on with it. Here we go, and I will get some tunes in the background. Let's go with some more OC remixes we've been doing, as is tradition. I might have had a haircut. I might have. You don't know. Let me turn the music down a bit. Something like that. Oh, it always starts off with that one. Let's go for the next one. Got downloaded some more albums, so maybe there'll be some more tunes in there. That'd be good. Alright, so when we last left our heroes, we were in orbit around Kerbin. And hey everybody, I see Anubis169, Rebellious Uno, Mr. Fixit, Prospero 101, Tuckyozi, Napalm, Sideburns, Artifacts, Navaran, Ufokrana, everybody's here. And Sarah Serinde is here as well. We're all here. Everyone's here. It's a space party with space. And yeah, so where are we? We can't follow the schedule. Well, we had a bit of an earlier tea tonight because we just went for fish and chips, which saves a lot of time. So I was like, F it, going earlier. But I'm still ending at about the right sort of time, so that's what's important. Probably, I don't know. So it was Sandbox, because that one is science mode. And we were in orbit around Kerbin, waiting to go to another planet. Not the B-Wing, it's the Upgoer one, that's the one. Yeah, fish and chips. Ah, here we are. We still have an amount of fuel left in this tank. Not much, let's be honest. And we have our interplanetary stage and little lander stage if we get optimistic. Who knows? What has happened? What? What's Anubis169 talking about? Oh! Brand new Raspberry Pi 2! That's awesome. Let me just fiddle with a few things here. That's not on, is it? Okay, so, pizza and ginger beer. Oh, that sounds good to me. Now. Huh. That's not worrying. Alright, so we've got, here's our solar system. Huh, there are several unknown objects. That can't be good. Now, where do we want to go? I think we want to try and go... Maybe... Let's add a maneuver in, see where we can get with this. Is that the right way? I've played this game before. Yeah, that's the right way. Aha, here we go. Yeah, watch this, look. That's more fuel than we have. Probably. Whoops. Oh, wow, okay. No, come on. Alright, let's get rid of that maneuver. Let's get rid of that. Out for meat. All you can meat. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Oh, hang on, my chat looks weird. That's not right. There it is. There we go. I think we are, yeah. I've got an album full of like random OC remix stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we are. We're certainly listening to an OC remix album. Actually, let me find out. Oh yeah, no, this is totally, yeah, totally Doom. Yeah. Alright, come on. Now, I've been to space before in this game. Alright. See if I remember how to do this. Okay, well that gets us out of the orbit. That gets us onto a solar orbit of our own. Well, let's quick save and see where we get with this, I think. Oh, it's probably estimating the burn for having the fuel down. Wow. Come on. No, wrong way. That's what we want. That'll do. Oh yeah, yeah, KSP 1.0, that should be coming soon. I'm not sure what our plan is. Well, we can try and go... Actually, tell you what, yeah, if we're going to go to Duna, let's get rid of that. And let's put a maneuver somewhere else. I don't know, that'll do. We can always fiddle around with this. Let's set that as target. Whoops. Alright, that's what we want. Aha! No, wait, that's going the wrong way entirely. That's like a sun dive. I don't think we want to do that. Oh, wait, hang on. I know how maneuvers work. Shush. Alright. I think we're on the right track, actually. I was using the wrong maneuver for what I was trying to do. Ah, here we go. You want something more like this, I think. Closest approach. There's no way we're going to get a... No, well, not off that. We want to adjust inclination as well. Which is... not that one. Nope, that's not helping. Nope. Ah, crud. This is when I should have installed MechJeb, really. It's weird, because I've done this before. Alright. Scratch that. It's maybe trickier than I thought. Let's do what I usually do then. And just get into a Kerbal, an orbit around Kerbal. Hup! And then see where we can go from there. Something like that. Alright. Okay. Where is it? Maneuver! Actually, if I turn that on, that should help. Okay. No, we're doing fine. We're gonna overshoot, I know it, but we always do. Yeah, I always do the same thing. Screw up the nose when zooming out. Come on, back the other way. Come on! I don't know, what's the point of using it if it's just gonna overshoot all the time? Well, hopefully we can get somewhere. Not to worry if we don't, we have other things we can do. So, wasting a little bit of monoprop, but we've got loads of it anyway, so who cares? Beginning to think we should just turn that stability assist on. Ah, I can do this manually. Manually, I tells ya. Hey, thanks for following Colourfish Man. Ah, appreciate it. More followers. Always a good thing. We see Bob coming. Yeah, maybe I should, either for next time or in a break, I might install MechJeb just to make things a little bit easier. Alright. Nine minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Dial it in. So this will probably use up the last bit of fuel in this section anyway. It's worth a try. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. Is it one of the lights? Yeah, blue lights. Because blue lights are cool. And normal lights. Because you need those. Oh yeah, Kerbal alarm clock would be good, yeah. Yes. 1 minute 32 seconds. We'll start a bit before. No idea if this is even going to work. Probably won't. Doesn't matter. Concerned we may not have enough fuel. It'll probably be fine. Probably. We might just run out here actually. That's not good. Then again, you never know. Oh, this is going to be close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, close enough. And away! Little concerning here. Little concerned here. Didn't appear to... Huh. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was worried for a moment there. Let's get into that orbit then. And we're off. So long! Not in there. There are no fuel-free drives or engines. There are. I mean, ion engines do have fuel. Like ion drive is a real thing that actually exists, and is in this game. But you still need fuel for it. It's not a reactionless engine because currently no such thing as reactionless engines exist anyway. Yeah, and ion drives have terrible, what's the word? Like, they can get you going pretty quick. Well, no, they can get you going at a very fast speed over a very long time, effectively. So, yeah.
That was awesome!
Oh. No, it's not helping. I mean, impulse is... impulse, that's the word I was looking for. Yes, thank you. I should know that. I did do physics at uni. We were trying to crash into something. I'm not sure what, though. If we get lucky doing it, but maybe not, who knows. Exactly, yeah, and that's true to like real life. We have actual satellites that use ion power. I think we do. I'm pretty sure we do, but they accelerate for time periods that are measured in actual like days. Alright, so off we go. You really have to crank up the time accel to get moving anywhere in interplanetary space. Turns out space travel takes a long time. Like, what is it? Voyagers 1 and 2 are moving at an incredibly ridiculous speed and have only just about hit the edge of the solar system. It might have been Uno, I don't remember. I do not remember. There's New Horizons and which was the one in the asteroid belt? They're weird. The nuclear engines are weird. They just, I mean, they're not weird. They use normal propulsion. They just, what is it? They have a much, yeah, they're a high specific impulse, but they take ages to accelerate. Yeah, they're not, you know. They don't actually use like nuclear fuel. That's not. They're atomic rocket motors. Alright, so we've still got 33 days until that maneuver. Better get a move on. 21 days, 19, 17. There we go. Yeah, exactly, yeah. What Napalm Cyburn said. Oh, Project Orion. Yeah, that was the thing that people considered, and it would have worked, except for the fact that if you go to people, if you go to like governments and say we want to test an engine that works by detonating nuclear bombs underneath it, most of them will say no for good reason. Like, it could get to a ridiculous speed if it was built. But yeah. I'm not sure how these particular nuclear engines are supposed to work. These are obviously just different ones. More efficient in space, terrible in atmosphere, yeah. Should never use these engines in atmosphere at all. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Like, it's not a bad idea. It's a good, you know, in theory, you know, it's a good way to dispose of nuclear weapons or something. But it's like a huge risk. It's like, let's take this rocket up that stuff it full of nuclear bombs and launch it with a nuclear bomb and hope that it doesn't explode. and kill everybody and nuclear fallout everywhere. High risk, high reward. Let's put it that way. .20 minutes. 19, 18, 17, 16. Right. Let's tick it up a bit more. Hang on a minute. Oh. There we go. So we're going to start this burn about a minute ahead of time, I think. Or a minute ahead of when it says it's going to go. Which we'll use this time to orient ourselves to maneuver. And this shouldn't overshoot. And it overshot. Luckily this is much more easy to maneuver. Alright, here we go. $12, $11, $10, $9. Yeah, nukes for terraforming. That sounds like a great idea with no possible downsides. Alright, here we go. This is going to take a while. That's the thing about these engines, they have a terrifically slow burn and I have to drop them down so they don't overheat. If you run them at full capacity they just start overheating immediately. Are you Minecrafting, Uno? Are you Minecrafting? From the sounds of it, you might be. Alright. How are we doing? Doing alright. How's the fuel looking? Yeah, that hardly used any fuel. That's the thing, like they're very efficient engines. Fuel consumption is very low with a really high specific impulse. That's why they're pretty handy. Oh, right. Right, sorting out stuff on James's stream. Yeah, I was a bit busy yesterday so I didn't catch much of what was going on, but it seems like you guys have built a nice place for yourselves. Alright, here we go. Oh, we should have enough fuel to get somewhere. Where that is, I don't know. Okay. The hell? That's not right. Oh. Get rid of that. Oh. That appears to be doing nothing. Welp. the problem with these missions. I never plan them properly and they always accidentally go to the wrong planet. Look, what's this? Huh? Right. Oh. Well, let's do that anyway. I'm going somewhere at least. We've got loads of fuel. That's something. I know, I was just eyeballing it. I've always been terrible at that and I don't know why I keep doing it. Well, I think we can get somewhere at least. Should be able to land somewhere. I have a good track record with accidentally making it to Jewel. We have a lander and a parachute. If we can get to like one of the moons, that'd be good. Now where are we? Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, there's your problem. Not quite far enough, probably. Up. Crank up the time, Excel. 1 hour. Woo. Yeah, a couple of alarm clocks seems like a good pickup at some point. 44 minutes. So how is everybody doing on this fine Friday evening? Or whatever time it is for you locally? Hope everyone's had a good week. Five, 4, 3, 2. So let's orient ourselves properly. No, don't give me stage only. I want to see how much mono prop I have. Like so. Okay. Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Six Abuser. Ooh, curry, eh? Yes! I like the sound of that. Yeah, that reminds me of during Desert Bus, I tweeted that I was watching, it was the Bill Corbett being interviewed while making risotto. And I think he retweeted it or something. I was like, yes! Alright, come on. Tap it up. I'll go about 20 seconds in. Okay, here we go. Ah, sounds good. Napalm sidebands. Yeah, sounds like you've had a good week. 42. Wait for it. 33. Well, curry will certainly get your nose, loosen up the things up to your nose. And away we go. Right, here we go. Try not to overshoot. Ah. Well, that appeared to get us nowhere. Alright, let's shoot for somewhere else. What sort of angle do we want? Roughly about here, probably. It's very easy to get into duels. At least it is in theory. Oh, there we are. There we go. Dual sphere of influence. 3 minutes. 3-minute burn. Can we do better than that? No, not really. Ah, that seems good. We've got enough fuel for that. Effort, let's go to duel. Strap it in. This is going to take a bit of accelerating. Ah, good old time Excel. Listen to some sweet jams. Some #1 jams. What are we listening to? Ah, no, don't open Chrome. I didn't tell you open Chrome. It may have looked like I did, but I didn't. Okay, yeah, the Zelda remix album. Cool. We are trailing behind Duna, look at that. Right, have fun, Uno, and I will see you when I see you. Whenever you're next around. We're in Lure chat. Yeah. We did the thing where we got into roughly the same orbit, but we're behind it, so... Let's go to duel, why not? I hear it's nice there that this time of... well, I say year. This mission has already taken over a year in time, in game time. Da, 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 da. Luckily we have a ton of fuel left. We haven't even touched this stage. I think we'll be fine. Stake a claim. Yeah. Terrible. Just terrible. Alright. 30 days, 29 days. So this is a 4-minute burn roughly, so we want to start at about 2 minutes before, just to make sure. 2 days, 1 day. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Getting there. Five hours, 4 hours, 3, 2, 1. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Hey, Real Gamer Cow. Well, we scrubbed the trip to Juno because I effed up our orbital transfer, and we're going to Jewel instead. So let's tap it down. Yeah, that's how well it went that we're no longer going to Juno. Actually, while I remember, while we have some time. Luckily, as I was saying, we have the fuel to support this trip, even if we need a 4-minute burn, but that's fine. Tap it up a little. Six, 5, 4, 3. Alright. Get ready. We're almost ready to go. Okay. Right, so in about 50 seconds or so, we will we'll jam on the gas! Jam on the gas, as is tradition. Ah, da 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 da. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Luckily, Jewel has a massive sphere of influence, so it's really easy to get to. Provided you have the fuel for it, of course. Burn, baby, burn! Disco Inferno! Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, wait, hold. Hut. And we're off. Starting to overheat a little. Just knock the engines down a touch. Overheating would be bad. You know. Alright. Oh hey, look! Look! The lights get into the... For some reason you can see them in there. Like you can see it light bob up. Ah! I had not noticed that until now. Alright, so this is going to take a bit of burning. Overheating... I think it is supposed to be an internal thing, because it doesn't have a good way to radiate heat, which is... yeah, no, they're overheating internally from combustion or whatever it is. But there's no good way to radiate heat into a vacuum. You know, you've got... especially not from just an engine. It doesn't have like radiator fins or, you know, anything. Come on. Ah. But look at that. Right, how's our orbit looking? Yeah, that's the problem. It's a vacuum. You can't transfer the heat to something else because there's nothing else there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The problem in space is not actually getting really cold, it's getting too hot because you can't deal with that. Well, no, space... The thing about space is space isn't cold because there's nothing there. Like, you can't be cold with nothing there. And, like, that's the problem. The problem is overheating. If space was cold, overheating wouldn't be the problem. Come on. Also, the space's mean average temperature is, well, I think there is like an average temperature, I can't remember what it is, but something like 3 Kelvin, which is not a lot. But hot or coldness is a property of matter, and there's not a lot of matter in empty space. That's why it's called space. Alright. God, I hope this works. What am I listening to? Nah, give me something else. .7 Kelvin, thank you. Whoop. Okay, that's an encounter. Yes. I'll take that encounter. And I'll quick save. Yeah, exactly, solar radiation. And that or the padding has the coolant system in it. And coolant systems are not exactly lightweight things. The more you know. Yep. Oh yeah, also pressure to make sure that they maintain pressure. Yep. There's all kinds of systems that goes into a spacesuit. So you've got coolant, pressurization, you know, that's air filtering, all that sort of thing. And you got to stick that all onto a person, and they've got like the backpack for gear and stuff. But to get that around a person in a suit takes a bit of extra. You know, it ends up making it really bulky. Yeah, the massive thing on the back, air conditioner. Yeah, going out into space as just a person, or just going out into space in general, is not an easy thing. Yep. We've used about half our fuel. We should have enough to turn it back around. Yes, exactly. Yeah, going into space unprotected, you have a very short window of time, but you don't die immediately. Yeah, exactly. If we get suits for a Mars mission, they're going to look completely different because Mars has at least some atmosphere. It doesn't have much. It has like a very thin atmosphere, but that should help a little bit. It has a very thin atmosphere, but that's better than nothing. But it's not. You wouldn't want to take your helmet off. Put it that way. I mean, this isn't exactly Destiny, you know. Well, Destiny just does space magic. They terraform Mars and Venus. Yes. 10 millibars. Right, yeah, that's not a lot. This is maximum acceleration. And it's still taking a while. Well, it doesn't have any pressure. Well, if you mean very low pressure, by very low pressure you mean basically nothing. Yeah, if you take a lung full of air, it's just going to go... I think so. I think that's how that works. It's like when you dive deep, you don't take a big lung full of air because that will just get crushed by the pressure of the water around you. You actually breathe out, so that there's not as much to push in on, and you don't have so much internal stress. Space, I think, would be the same. You would probably breathe out, but so that it doesn't just explode out of you. I think. I could be remembering that wrong. Well, it wouldn't collapse. Well, whatever. I may have got mixed up. Yeah, you have about 30 seconds before you're dead. There's this whole thing about, you know, your blood would boil immediately, which isn't true. Like, if you cut yourself and got some blood out, then yes, it would boil away immediately because of the zero pressure. But you'd have to cut yourself first. Alright, here we go. Let's get up to about, I don't know, a day. Yes, exhale first, then jump into space. That's what I figured. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. Let's put it that way. All right. Retrograde. All right, retrograde. I mean, yeah, you're generally going into space unprotected is a bad idea. If you are gonna do it, then, you know, exhale. Yeah, moisture in your eyes and stuff would boil. That would be bad. Alright, come on. Actually, let's make sure we're pointing in the right direction. I'm just eyeballing this now. Don't need no fancy maneuver nodes. Well, I might. Because now we have to slow down and bring it around. Yeah, it would be terribly painful. It'd be awful. That's why we have massive spacesuits, to make sure that doesn't happen. Right, we're getting there. Come on. Yep, I can see it moving. It's closing. Yeah, technically you could. It would still be really bad for you, though. It would be, you would be in a lot of distress. But you could theoretically survive that. I think. But I don't want to be the one to test it. Here we go. And dual orbit. Let's bring it in much, much closer. Yeah, we want to get roughly about out there. Here we go. What's that out? 136? Right, that'll do. And then we'll get round to the other side and close the orbital, close the gap a bit more. So this is always fun. Now, where is it? It's very hard to see from here because we're still very far out. Oh yeah, human body very easily broken. You don't need to tell me that. The thing about humans is we have a very, like, when it comes to being, you know, like unique traits and such, our stuff, the thing that we have going for us is endurance and shock tolerance. Like cheetah might be faster over a short distance, but we can keep going and going, and we can not shrug off, but we can deal with like a limb being cut off, and we can deal with a lot more shock than a lot of other animals. Particularly larger animals. That's about it. I mean, that's it. And other than, you know, intelligence and society and all that stuff, purely physical things. Yeah, that's another point. That's another good point, Stefan. I mean, none of these things are good ideas. Let's put it that way. Alright, here we go. Can we see Jewel yet? We should be able to. There it is. And let's go retrograde again. Yep, exactly. What Napalm Sideburns just said. Yes, throwing things accurately. Yeah, I mean that kind of ties into brain power and stuff like that, I guess, maybe. But yeah, that's something else we're very good at. Alright, come on, bring it in. Which is the one? Where's... Oh, there's... Laythe is the closest one. Alright. That's a decent orbit. I think we can get in a bit closer though. Oh, we're on a bit of an elliptical plane here. Let's see. Can we add a maneuver? Actually, no, hang on. Get rid of that one. Oh, hang on. I should set something else as our target. Let's try Laythe, because I know that that has some nice beaches this time of year. No, not that. Yeah, we want to get in roughly the same sort of plane. Yeah, maybe a bit. Yeah, more like that, I think. Alright, that seems good. Dunno. Right, we've got about a 17-second burn, and that should get us into roughly the right plane, which is in about 10 days' time. So let's crunch the numbers a bit. Let's just jack up that time excel. How are we doing for time? Ah, plenty of time. Alright. Maneuver. 3 days. 2 days. 1 day, 3 hours. Yeah, science talk. Get that science, son. Yeah. 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hours, and let's point ourselves in the right direction. Luckily we have tons of monoprop left. That seems to be roughly the right direction. And we only need a 17-second burn, which is nice. Some jamming tunes. That's what we need in a spaceship, like a CD player or an MP3 player or something. Like they had in Star Trek First Contact. I mean, they'd probably put something like that in if they were going on like a long haul mission like this to a planet, because that takes months or years real time. Certainly months. It would take like, was it some estimate of like something like 6 months to get to Mars? I mean, you want to take something, like take a book, maybe like a Kindle, MP3 player, like an iPod or something. 5, 3, 2. Alright, here we go. 7, right. 7 minimum, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. There are different methods to do it, like different routes you could take. Yeah, 18 months is that? I thought 18 months was a round trip, but yeah, 6 or 7 as a minimum is something that I remember. I have heard that one before. Alright, Let's adjust our inclination. Let's do that. I don't know if it's the propulsion system that's the problem, really. 18 is the round trip. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, they had a different... I think they still do that on the ISS, don't they? I know that they have something like that. At least I think they do. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we'll start this about 8 seconds beforehand. No, Anubis 169, there wasn't. It's hypothetical. And hypothetical is worse than theoretical, because theoretical is something that could actually be hypothetical doesn't... Yeah, no, that's Albuquerque warp drive is hypothetical. It relies on exotic matter which has not been observed or proven to exist anywhere. It's just something that isn't precluded from existing. I actually get very mad at people's insistence that it's a real thing. It's not. It's made up. It's hypothetical. If and this is a really big if exotic matter did exist, which is stuff with like negative energy, negative mass, if it did exist, you could build a drive of you could build an Albuquerque warp drive. That is a huge if. That is something that has never been observed. Not even there's no experimental way to test it. It is actually something that is just not precluded by current theory. And just because something is possible, or at least hypothetically could exist, doesn't mean it will, does, or will even work. There are solutions to certain equations that could have negative energy and negative mass, but have never been observed. So yeah, Albuquerque warp drive is not happening anytime soon. Yes, exactly. Okay, so there was a thing recently where people got excited because they thought warp drive is getting closer, and it was in all the pop sci stuff. Because as Real Gamer Cow says, the existing theories would require more energy than the sun produced in 1,000 years, and somebody had reworked the theory to realise actually it only needs a more manageable amount of energy to do what it says it could do. And so people got hyped up on that and were like, oh man, that means it's closer, it means it's going to happen. It's like, no, it still relies on exotic matter, which is basically imaginary. So yeah, the equations require less energy than thought, which is, yeah, sure, okay. But it still is based on something that we have that basically doesn't exist. Now, it's the sort of thing where I will be, well, happy to be proved wrong, but I'm not going to say just because it hasn't been proven to not exist that it must exist. Now, can I get an intersection with Laythe? Probably not. I wonder... Oh, hello. Yes. That's is that a Tylo encounter? Okay. We could try landing on Tylo, maybe. Scientific method, yep. Laythe is the closest one. So let's see if we can do that. Because I know that there are some nice beaches on Laythe. Whoops. Oh! There's one. That looks like an encounter to me. Does that one go into Laythe? That would be bad. Oh man, that points itself right around it. Okay, that seems better. Let's go with that one. Exactly, scientific method. I was... hey Rayloader, how's it going? Yeah, there's been various... That comes up occasionally. I saw it come up in Lure Chat the other... like a couple of weeks ago. And I was just like, no... Someone was arguing that... But it hasn't been proven that it doesn't exist. And it's like, it doesn't mean that it does. It's like, but it's a cool idea to think about. It's like, yeah, but don't take it too seriously. I do, like, much as I love science fiction, I do think it has ruined a lot of people. Not ruined, but it has, like, clouded what a lot of people think is possible. Not on purpose. It just has. And so people think, oh man, we can have, like, warp drive and teleporters, and there's stuff in the news that goes by those names, but is nowhere near what actually people might think it is. And that's not anyone's fault. It's just it makes the conversation kind of difficult, or not difficult, but like tedious when you have to get used to saying that no, these things don't exist. Yeah, I'd be happy. Like, exploring our own solar system is really cool. Yeah, there may be something. I am looking forward to the future developments, and you can't assume that you know everything. But I think it's much more useful to go on what we know so far. Yeah, I mean, there's not to say that it's not worth looking at, but until you come back with something concrete, you can say, okay, go and investigate that. Yeah, it can't be taken as fact. Yeah. Can you tell I studied physics in university? Ha 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 ha. I didn't do very good at it, to be fair. Alright, here we go. 47-second burn. Now facing roughly the right direction. So this is going to be a little bit awkward. But this is one of the... Getting back to the game, actually, this is one of the reasons I really like KSP, is because it can teach you a lot of stuff that isn't obvious, like orbital physics and stuff like that. And it does it in a really good way, and it gets people interested in science, and like it's got NASA's support. They designed a mission for it, and the yeah, what Real Gamer Cow said. What is it? Elon Musk has come out and has said he really likes it, and people play it, and it's a really great thing for all of this stuff. I'm not playing Elite Dangerous, no, but I don't know who. Someone else may be. Someone else may play that game. Do 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 do. Yes, exactly. It would take you an hour or a couple of hours to get to space if you could drive your car straight up, which is, you know, it's this X distance far away, and if your car travels at this, which is a huge oversimplification, and yeah. But then, like you were saying, it takes, at that speed, it then takes 165 days to get to the moon. So there you go. But spaceships, yeah, exactly. It's like, we could be exploring the galaxy. It's like, yeah, we could. I mean, we've got other stuff we could probably be doing too. You know, within that sort of wheelhouse. I don't know. I'm fine with space exploration just being within our solar system for the near future, which it probably will be. That doesn't mean... I still like science fiction though, because like, you have to be able to... I think it's important to separate it from... just to look at it as entertainment and thought-provoking in certain areas, but not to be like, you know... not to be caught up in it and think, you know, man, we could have starships and stuff. Yeah, transhumanism is something that's really interesting and is much more possible, and is, you know, is something that is kind of actually, I don't want to say taking root, but it's, you know, we're much closer to that than we are to travelling the universe sort of thing. Yeah. Near light travel, I mean, forget about it for the next, I don't know, how many years. It's not something I'm looking out for. Alright, here we go. So let's hope we can get an encounter and land on Laythe. So we've got 47 seconds. Okay, that's fair real game account. The old self-burn. It's something that's fun to think about in like a sci-fi context, but it's bleh. Don't think about it. But don't think of it as thing. Exactly, shuck our meat shells for robot bodies, therefore Lurkon 2 is confirmed. Lurkon 2 will happen entirely inside some form of Matrix-like thing. It's like, can you go faster than light? As far as we can tell, no. And we have plenty of data that backs that up. And if you could, shit would get weird. Like the equations for traveling closer to the speed of light means that you can get close to it, but you can't get to it because it's like a graph that just goes up exponentially, like a tangent sort of thing. And so to actually get to the speed of light, no matter what your resting mass is, you need an infinite amount of energy. It works for photons because photons have zero resting mass. And in fact, they have to travel at the speed of light because that's the speed that things with zero gravitational resting mass travel at. AI taking over. Well, if we had AI, I don't think we have AI intelligent enough to do that just yet. Yeah, if AI takes over, well, I mean, we played Deus Ex, and I think we discovered that if an AI, we were able to prevent the AI from taking over by just blowing everything up. Clearly, we need to find a JC Denton if that ever happens. And he can either smash this, smash the state, become the state, or do something else. Oh no, not at all, Lord Zorano. I mean, it still takes time. Because when you think about it, like, our galaxy is about 100,000 light years wide, or something like that, on that scale. So even if you're travelling at light speed to get from one end to the other, it still takes 100,000 years. And our nearest galaxy is, what, 2.5 million light years away? So if you want to travel to that at the speed of light, that's going to take you 2.5 million years. So have fun with that. Oh man, I should get back into the culture series. I started reading Use of Weapons, but for some reason I don't know, I kind of drifted out of it. But I should probably pick that up again. Although I just got Neil Gaiman's new book of short stories, so I've been reading that. So who knows? Maybe once I'm done with that, I will read more of it. That's the thing. Like I was saying, there's nothing wrong with. There is nothing wrong with science fiction. I really like it, and it can be thought-provoking, but don't take it as like a prediction. And take it for what it is, like entertainment or potentially thought-provoking entertainment. Right, here we go. 1 minute 13. Alright, so this is about a 47-second burn. So once we get up to speed, once we get up, we'll start about 20 seconds out maybe? 2025. Science fantasies, I don't know, I like all of it really. Hard sci-fi is very difficult to do, so that doesn't tend to perform very well. Science fantasy is good, but it can fall into a lot of traps of stuff. Doctor Who. I don't know, I like most of it. I guess Star Trek kind of is. It at least it tries to be science fiction rather than science fantasy. Like proper science. Yeah, that's the thing. Kerbal Space Program will do that. Oh shit! What the? Uh-oh. What? What just happened there? Did the engines flame out or something? Well, I did quick save. I know, I'm gonna try and I'll see what we can do with just the landing craft. I don't know why it did that. Maybe I hit the wrong button. We do have a top with a parachute on it, so we might still be okay. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Engines just cut off for no apparent reason. We might still be okay though. Alright, do we have an intersect? No. Alright. Huh. Did I run out of fuel? Oh. Oh, I didn't have it on stage only, that's why it looked like I hadn't. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Well, we got an encounter at least. Okay, no, no, we're still okay. Yeah, I don't know if I would classify Star Trek as science fantasy. It may shake out that way, but it's trying to be science fiction. It does the whole technobabble stuff. It at least tries to explain what it's doing internally with like some made-up scientific laws, but it at least does that. Science fantasy would just be kind of like Star Wars, really, where it's like, how does the Force work? I don't know, magic, lol. I guess that, I mean, it's a very loose definition. It's a very loose difference between the two. It's certainly not anything with like a hard, like a hard line between the two of them. Like Doctor Who has gone back and forth. Most of the time, it's been science fantasy. You get the bits of like proper science fiction in there now and then. Certainly, recently, it's gone towards the science fantasy side, which, although I have other problems. Oh, I mean, that's not bad. It tries to be science fiction, even if it doesn't shake out that way. Yeah. We don't talk about midichlorians. Well, here we go. Alright. Whoa! Okay, we're coming in. That's alright. Yeah. Go for it, Ray. I mean, that's how it used to be before it got all prequelized, and now that the prequels have been like, no, it's actually these things, and yeah, real gamer cow, yeah. Yeah, I have to do the same. Let's try not to get too ranty. It's okay. Luckily, Laythe is one of the few other bodies in the Kerbal solar system that actually has an atmosphere. So we've got a little dinky parachute on top. So we should be fine. Yeah, there are several people with whom I have had Doctor Who related rants on Twitter. Let's put it that way. Let's see if I can bring this right down to here. I was hoping to land in somewhere that wasn't just water. I wonder if we can do any better. No, that's not the way I want. Let's try this. Going down on this side. Oh, there's Jewel. We've got Jewel there. Huh. Now it is rotating. I guess that sounds about right, UFO. Maybe I should have quick saved earlier. Oh, there's some... Ah, that's where we're going. Wonder if we can land at the North Pole. Maybe not. Well, we'll definitely be able to land successfully. It'll probably just be on water rather than anything else. Yeah, PSG was relatively realistic. Alright. Well, actually, let's see where we end up coming down. Let's just give that a try. Probably be nighttime, that's fine. Let's point things. Was it retrograde? Do we want? Probably. That seems about right. Optimistically extend the landing legs. Yeah, like Alien does a really good job of like presenting how people could actually, you know, work in space. It did a good job of feeling like a working spaceship and so on. Yeah, a really good industrial feel to it. Obviously the alien is an alien and it's like aliens. Yeah, I mean it got worse as it went on. And actually that's not true. Aliens did a good job of bringing the military industrial complex into things. And then Alien 3 and 4 and then Prometheus decided to throw all that out the window and just have people do things for no apparent reason. Okay, so... Yeah, space truckers, exactly. That's the perfect way to sum it up. Also, if you haven't listened to Corrector's commentary for Alien and Aliens, it's very good. It's a lot of fun to watch that with Cam and Alex describing just how much they like it in your ears. Alright, so I don't know. I hope we're going to come down over some sort of land. Now, where does Laythe's atmosphere start? Alright, take care, Napalm Sideburns. Have a good time. Right, we are currently quite high up. I'm hoping we're going to get some atmospheric stuff off of this. We don't know if we have enough to land. I think Laythe has roughly the same gravity as Kerbin. I'm not entirely sure. I just hope we can land on something. Well, we probably might. It will probably be our water landing. Oh yeah, the geologist guy gets lost. The biologist reaches out and touches an alien snake. Be like, "Hey there, guy," and gets his hand bitten off because, of course, he does. Like my description of I didn't didn't hate it that much when I saw it in the cinema. But when I was thinking about it afterwards, I was like, no, none of that made any sense. And the thing about no, we're going to land off the coast. Oh well, never mind. The thing about it is, it's beautifully shot, you know, nice, good looking, terribly written piece of crap. That's what Prometheus is. Like, visually it looks fine, editing, nothing wrong with that. Creature design is good, that's all fine, but the characters don't make any sense. Like, nothing they do makes any sense. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is going to be a water landing. I probably could have done that better. Never mind. Let's see where we end up, actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah, none of it makes any bloody sense. Oh! Oh! Okay, we're out of fuel. Yeah. So I got a tweet from Dick, from our good friend Dick, saying stream title yellow card. That's totally fair. Parachute is freaking out a little bit here. Should we be worried? Parachute intensifies. Hey, Twixel1 is following the channel. Thanks for following, Twixel1. Yeah. I don't know. Prometheus had a large number of problems. Well, we landed in an alien ocean. There's some land over there that we just about missed. Oh well. Everything is fine. Yeah, the parachute's freaking out. Crew report. Here we go. Hey! Well, oh okay. Roughly that direction is, well, it's over the horizon. And okay, let's turn SAS off. We can't actually go anywhere, can we? Well, it's a landing. Nope, turn that off. Oh, it's probably freaking out from the SAS or something. No, Bob's never coming home. How far away is that? I want to see if we can swim there. Do an EVA for me, Bob. Good man. Never getting back inside now. Oh no, wait, hang on. How you doing, Bob? It's that way. Go for a swim, Bob. Oh wow. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's only going to give me that when it's moving. You know, I get the feeling that might take a while. About 3, yeah. Let's go back to the craft here. Let's just chill out, I think. Yeah, 4x physical time warp may not be enough. 'Cause wait, which way is it? Oh, it's that way. I don't know. What do you think? Do you want to go for a very long swim? Or do we want to do something else? Ah. Some smooth jazz. Let me see if I was better at landing these things. Practical and effective spaceships. Have you been watching the same stream, UFO Krana? Alright, well, we can leave him there for now. Yeah, you make a good point, Real Gamer Cow. Alright, let's go to the Space Center. Actually, that seems like a good point to take our first break. We've been live for an hour and a half. Seems fine. So I will throw to break screen, I will go get a drink, I will go freshen myself up and such, and you guys can enjoy this smooth jazz and any other tunes that may pop up. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes while we take a break, and we'll come back and we'll do something else. We'll see what it is when we get back. Wrong one again. What? There it is. There we go. And we're back. Like I said, just a short break to get a drink and, you know, just stretch, and Jeb doing his stretches as well. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, what do we want to do now? I have no idea, actually. Let's see what we've built so far in this one with all the robot parts and such. Oh, we had the B-wing, yeah. Is that a stop? What's that? Oh, wow. Huh, I hadn't seen that. That's new. Oh, it's like a space shuttle type thing. Cool. Okay. I'll give that a try. Let's take this for a spin. There we go. Hmm. No, actually, we haven't done a space plane that can get to orbit yet. Maybe we should do that. Alright, revert vehicle assembly. We should try that actually. That seems like a good thing to do. Alright. Here we go. What do we have? Alright, let's see. Fuel tanks. Let me load one of the pre-made ones. There's stuff like one of them. I think one of them is supposed to be. I'm not sure if that one is. I think that one's supposed to be a space plane. Oh yeah, and that's got a cargo bay with stuff in it. Wow. That's for docking and yeah. I don't know. Actually, I'll tell you what we might do. I think I need for Cubs. Hey, Anubis 169. That was a pre-made ship, if you're wondering. I think it probably is like a little bit inspired by the SR-71, but that's a stock ship. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's take it out for a spin at least. Oh. Yeah, it does kind of look Blackbird-ish. And it goes at high altitude. What does that do? Oh, right. That detaches that. And that. And it has rocket engines under there, I think. Let's take it out for a spin. Alright. Wait for it. Shit. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Huh, it has terrible ground clearance. Maybe it's only supposed to take off at the end of the runway. Yeah, just taxi for a bit. Scoop it up. Yep. It's going rather fast. It's good though, it's good. There we go. That's more like it. That's clearly how you're supposed to do that. Now let's see if I remember how to do space planes properly. So I assume with this what you do is you just keep going until the until you run out of air, and then you hit the thing and it fires. Yeah, you've got rocket engines in there and some rocket fuel. Seems good to me. because I think this is certainly supposed to be a single stage to orbit. Okay, we didn't fill it up with crew. We probably could have done. Never mind. Just getting used to how space planes work. Where's the fuel coming from? Oh. Hey, Lamb. Yeah, we landed on Laythe in the middle of an ocean. Neglected to swim to shore because, I mean, to be frank, it was quite a long way. Now we're trying out a single stage to orbit plane before potentially building one of our own, but who knows, we'll see. Intake air is dropping pretty quick. Yeah. This is one of the pre-made... I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, if stuff falls off, maybe it isn't technically single stage. Yeah, that's probably right. Oh, we're gonna find out. I think I'd better decouple it before that actually happens. Hey, Cookie Crumbles is following the channel. Thanks for following. There we go. And the Fierce Gamer also following the channel. Thank you for following. I may have effed up the execution there. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure I have. Still, I can kind of see where it's supposed to go. Greetings to all. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Basically F that one up. Yeah. And that's out, and we only made it about that far up. Well, crap. Well, it's not nothing. Alright, revert to spaceplane hangar. Huh. Okay, let's do one of our own. New. And we want... I don't think I want to bother with like crew stuff or whatever. Let's just make one of these things. That's monoprop, that's rocket fuel. Like that. Like that. I mean, this is just like a basic plane shape. Huh. Let's think about this. I know what we want. We don't want those. We want these. And let's put some wings on here. Which seems like a good idea, you know. Ooh, secret project, eh? How close are you to finishing Morrowind, UFO? How soon do we see this secret project of yours? 1 or 2 streams left. Cool. No. No. Not doing song requests Cookie Crumbles, but I mean, I'll see what you said. But not really doing song requests. I've got my own playlist of stuff, but that's cool. I'm just playing a bunch of OC remix stuff in the background. A tube with boosters. That's a rocket. That's a rocket, UFO. Anubis. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Seems legit. No. Yeah. No, that's terrible. What am I doing? Whoops. Don't mean to keep doing that. I mean, let's take our lead from the plane we were just fiddling around with. Sure, why not? I mean, there are probably several very good reasons why not, but we don't care about those. I think they're probably supposed to go on the other way around. Like that? Yeah, like that. Actually, got an idea. Probably not enough lift. Let's see. We want the fuel. Actually want to make that rocket fuselage. And then maybe not actually, hang on. Undo that. Okay. Huh. It's in here somewhere. Here it is. There we go. I mean, let's just see how that's probably terrible, but let's launch it anyway. Let's see if this actually flies by itself. Oh, it won't, because I didn't put any air intakes on it. That was dumb. Air intakes. Those are things people use when they build space planes. Where are the ones that... Here they are. Structural intake. Yeah, alright, let's go with that. So far so good. See if we have enough lift to do anything. Not so far. Here comes into the runway. Whoa! That was close. No, no, we're still fine. It's just a little sideways. Still good. Nope. Bit unwieldy. Come on, come on. Nope. Alright. Hey, Aerospace OK, how's it going? Alright, so that's terrible, that doesn't work. Something else. Maybe something more traditional. Hey, Chronica C, how's it going? The old bus station Wi-Fi. Yeah, it rolls very nicely. I mean, that's not what we want it to do. Sure. Where are the small ones? Ah, small delta wing. It's probably not necessary, is it? Sure, let's go with that. While I'm at it. No, that's no. Sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? Apart from everything. What have we got on now? And away. How's it going, Mystic? Yeah, rockets and space planes and stuff. Okay, that's better. That's more like it. Yeah, powered by wobs. I don't know about to moon, but we're going to try single stage to orbit. This is just the base design, because this is... I need to work out, you know, fuel tanks and such, but this seems to work. What now, Anubis? What is this? My God! Mother of God! Let's see how we do. Okay, well this appears to fly reasonably well. Ah, Clockwork Penguin and I am Clockwork. I should have known you were working together. Where? Alright. So far so good. How's it looking in here? Pretty good. was that? Afterburner 2. Oh man. Alright, now, if I remember how fuel in this works, it will probably, these won't work because you need to bring oxidizer with you, and blah blah blah. Let's see how high up we can get before it actually starts becoming a problem. Still, so far so good. Fighter jets, rocket ships, same thing. No, I mean we're testing, I was just trying to test to see if this design would fly. And it's gonna clock out at about, there it is, 18k, yeah, 18,000. Wait, why is that one still going? Weird. Alright. Revert to spaceplane hangar. Do the Kerbals know? Shh, be quiet. Shh. Nobody needs to know. Okay. So... Right. So that flies well enough. What we need is... Oh, enough intake air to run... Yeah, 1. Okay. Hey, Super Blobbiness, how's it going? Okay. So let's see. I need to rearrange a few things. Make sure they aren't self-aware. Yeah. So that's the back end. If I make this bit... Wait, because it starts draining in that order. Hang on. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this the other way around. If I've remembered this rightly. No, we want it to be the short, not that one. Liquid fuel. And then rocket fuel like that. Like that. And like that. Intake air. Like that. And like that. Move those ones back a bit, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's give that a try. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Fiddle with it some more. Set up some action groups. Action groups. Alright. Let's turn them off. Let's turn them to manual switching. And action groups. Switch mode. Yeah. Let's give it a try. How are we doing at the moment? Okay, cool. Wow, no. Right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, because I switched it to one thing. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. Alright, here we go. Now, let's see how we do, because that should be more than enough liquid fuel to get us up there, and then we've got liquid fuel and oxidizer there. I don't know. We'll see how we go. This is just messing around, really. That sounds cool, UFO. I like it. Hot rod space plane. And so once we get to around about 18k, we want to hit the thing to switch the mode. Oh. There's a moon back there. So I have a question for the I guess regular is the right word? Yeah, regular stream viewers. Do you guys mind particularly what we do going forward? Because I think I might switch it up from KSP because, you know, I might go away from it and like come back to it with something to do, but in the meantime play something else. Because I kind of want to mix things up a bit, and I know some people might say that, oh, when you're a streamer you should do one thing only. It's like, yeah, maybe, but that's not really what I want to do. I mean, I like KSP, but I really need to plan out something to do, because we had something to do today. It's like try and get to a place, because we set that up last stream. Build a single stage to orbit. I mean, I guess that's fine. We're trying that out now. Oh yeah, Shellray is not having a good time, but I'm thinking I may change things up going on next week, because I like doing the streams where we play through a game, because I like doing Psychonauts and Deus Ex. Yeah, more Star Wars games. Yeah, there was in fact, I think it's still active, the Humble Bundle, which has I believe the correct word is shit ton. How are we doing for intake of Star Wars games? So we may try some of those, in fact. Yeah, you need a plan, otherwise you're just going to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. Alright, cool. I will think of something. I mean, I've got some ideas. We've got Far Cry 3. Yeah, I mean, there's more Star Wars games, or there's Far Cry 3. There are lots of options. Alright, I think this is going to work, actually. What do we need to get to? 70? Let's get there comfortably. Alright, alright. Oh. Wait, where's the rest of it? Oh, in there. Huh. Metric or Imperial shit tonnage? Well, obviously Imperial. I'm sorry, that was awful. I sincerely apologise. Ooh, TIE Fighter. That's not one of the ones I played when I was a kid, but I've heard people say a lot of good things about it. I want to try and get, like, so the reason, last time I played Rogue Squadron and KOTOR, the stream crashed on us, but I basically realized that it was not the game's fault, it was my computer's fault. It was either, so there are two things I fixed. It was either the sheer amount of dust that was in my PC, which was a lot, or it was the way I was recording to, like the particular hard drive I was recording local recordings to, and doing it in MP4 format or something like that. So I've rolled that back, and so we might try that again and see if and hopefully it doesn't crash. But we've done a couple of streams now with no issue, so that seems to be fixed. So hopefully we can actually get through an entire stream of that with no issues. So yeah. Oh fuck! Nah, I missed the thing. No, it wasn't drivers. It definitely wasn't drivers. Because, I mean, it may have been I updated those as well, but no, because I updated those, and that didn't fix anything because we tried it again with something else. It was Magic. That's right. Yeah, we tried it with Magic, and it just crashed. And what I figured out, it was happening around about 3 hours into the stream, roughly. So that was either overheating, or it had hit a point where it was encoding video and it would just go. So I don't know. Either one of those two things, both of which I think I have now fixed, seem to be causing the problem. So, and I don't think it was graphics drivers. Probably, maybe. It might have been. I mean, they're updated now anyway, so who knows? Who knows? Our thruster went away. We may have run out of fuel. Well, we ran out of oxidizer, actually. Still, that's pretty close. Alright, let's revert to spaceplane hangar. So I think we just need more rocket fuel. Or oxidizer, really. Well, Magic didn't crash. It was we progressed from just freezing to a blue screen, so that was progress, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't a good time. Let's put it that way. Fuel tanks. I guess that's why it uses that. There's not much in there, is there? Heh. Yeah, I want tanks like that, but with rocket fuel. Oh no, wait, that's Xenon. That's not what we want at all. Okay. One of these? No. Beware the might of the Xenon Empire. Do it like this. Oh, come on, really? Come on! KSP, please. Please. There we go. Xenon is for ion engines, so it's very slow burn, like really slow burn. Alright, let's give this a try. Drag isn't really something you have to worry about. Not in the base game. There are mods that add it in, and I believe it is planned for a future update. But currently drag isn't much of a thing. I think. I'm pretty sure. Certainly used to be the case. Bit of extra fuel. I don't know if it's really heavy. I think xenon is heavier than air gas. I'm not sure. But I don't think that means it's really heavy. Right, next update changes aerodynamics calculations. I figured as much. Right, here we go. Let's see if this extra fuel can get us into orbit. Is it not taking it from there? Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I wouldn't say it's really heavy. It's a bit heavy. Let's have some more up, I think. Yeah, it's heavier than other gases. It's still a gas. It's still pretty light. It's not that heavy. Not really. Science man does whatever a science can. Can he research data points? Yes, he can. Something else. Hey, Master Firefox is now following the channel. Thank you for following Master Firefox. About 4.5 times as dense as the atmosphere. Well, that's still not that dense. But, still pretty dense. In terms of gases. Oh. Up we go. Space plane. How does that take air look? Not too bad, not too bad. Who are you calling dense? Well. Well, so far so good, you know. Could be worse. Let's point up a bit more, I think. Let's have something else. See if I can pick something actually to listen to. Seems fine. Ah, that's better. Wait for it, and then we switch mode, and we should be okay. I think once we hit about 17. Oh, whoops. Oh, it did do it automatically. Well, that's embarrassing. Never mind. I think we're still okay. I think we're doing alright. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay, our liquid fuel and oxidizer is actually matched much better than it was last time. So that's good. I think we can start leveling out a bit. Yep. Nearly there. Okay, getting there. Okay, alright, so as we coast up there, I'm just going to let's have a quick look at this. Okay, I can see where that's going. That's pretty funny. When you say Adam needs to see that one, do you mean Alex? Because that's who played the game. Now kiss. Get two sheep and put them together. That's what happens when you play Besiege, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm feeling better about this. Just wait. Wait. Wait for it. Wait. Wait. Hold. Yes. Hold. There we go. Well, it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Oh, right. Well, I guess so. Either one works, I guess. Ah. Okay. Here goes nothing. Do we have enough? Probably not. Oh no, just about. Oh, yes! We did it! Signal stage to orbit. Success. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Yeah, single stage to orbit. I mean, how do we get down? I don't know. But, yeah, single stage to orbit. Seems good. Appropriately timed fanfare indeed, yeah. Alright, let's revert back to spaceplane hangar. Alright, so I think that's... How long have we been going for? What? 2.5 hours or so? I'm kind of stumped for things to do in KSP, to be perfectly honest with you. So, rather than say cut it here, we're going to play something else in a minute. So I'm going to drop the stream and we'll come back, and I think what I want to play for the last, I don't know, hour and a half is some Risk of Rain, because I was having fun with that the other day when we were just doing tech testing, so we'll play a bit of that. And I will take the stream down and then bring it back up again, and we'll play some of that. How does that sound? So yes, as I said, we'll be right back once the stream goes down with a different game, and I will try and get it to work. Hopefully it should work fine, and yeah, we'll have some fun. Actually, we'll take it down, and we'll just take it down back up again. And yeah. Right, and we'll be right back with some Risk of Rain. So stay tuned. Like I said, stream will go down and then back up very quickly, so that we get, you know, 2 separate things, and I'll do 2 local recordings. It's a whole thing. Reasons. All right, here we go, and go.